Hi, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about.
How you gonna get away with that murder?
Well, it appears that Rebecca, Mr. Darcy, and Griffin all will be getting away with murder. We'll just see who it is.
Who murdered her last?
Who murdered who? I mean, because you never know. Rebecca and Griffin could be in on something. But I honestly, I said before though, didn't I say I believe Rebecca killed Sam?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I felt strongly about that. But it's still slightly confusing as to why the students are helping her. But I believe that they found out the truth, which is probably that Sam killed Lyla. Or I shouldn't even say
that. Are they just helping her just because that's their client?
It could be that, but okay, I shouldn't even say the truth that Sam killed Lyla. What they probably found out is that
Sam was Mr. Darcy.
And that Lyla was pregnant. And now it appears that he is the killer. I'm gonna be honest with you, I still feel strongly that Rebecca killed Lyla. If not, I mean, because I think she kept, if you notice when she was in court,
they may think that because she said he was gonna kill me. That's why she had to.
But you notice in court, like she was like devastated. Remember when they was getting to trying to exhume the body, and the mother was on the stand testifying.
She was like, "That was my friend."
And she was sad, and I think that I think that was her friend, but I think that it was one of those crimes of passion. Like she didn't mean to kill her type thing. I don't think it was a premeditated thing, but I think it did happen. If it wasn't Rebecca, I honestly feel that Bonnie had something to do with it. I believe that Bonnie knew that Lyla was going to come forward to it, Annalise, because Bonnie is the one who I pay attention to for some reason. It's her, the way she moves, man, because Bonnie's a bad chick, though, on the low. Bonnie moves real smooth, but remember, we thought that her liking was towards Sam, but it's her loyalty that's towards Annalise that makes me think and believe that maybe she has more to do with this a little bit more than we think. And she's playing very low-key. And it's some low-key ones you got to pay attention to. And you got to remember what Annalise said. First episode, watch the quiet ones. Annalise is very much like Papa Pope for me, where you have to pay attention to the things she says, remember them, and then apply it to later episodes. Like, wait a minute. Okay. You know, I mean, I think anyone who's, been watching our reviews since last year when we do Scandal, we're theorists. We like to, think about, okay, what is going to happen next? How do you think the writers are going to move? Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's also because we are also writers. So, you know what I'm saying? I love a storyline that makes me ponder and think and wonder. And if it's not making me do those things, then the writing isn't really that great, in my opinion. But, yeah, so, I mean, the situation with Rebecca looked nice in her curls. Y'all saw Asher point that out.
Said, oh, she cleans up nice, huh?
Asher, let me tell you something. Asher was very funny this episode.
Asher was like, yo, enough is enough. Like, I've been working all this time. I haven't got no punang in a long time.
I need some pudding. It was really funny. But Miss Rebecca is all about ruffling feathers, if you notice that about her. Rebecca was shining a lot this episode. She's all about ruffling feathers. I thought she looked cute this episode, even when her hair wasn't curled.
It's because she doesn't have that a bunch of eyeliner on.
Yeah, she looked cute this episode. But is anyone with me? I feel that she is handling the hell out of Wes.
I mean, everybody else sees it. They're like, oh, Romeo's going to save her again.
Yes, and it's really funny how they was like, everybody's like, yo, they're smashing. They believe they're smashing. And Rebecca made it a point to stress to Laurel and Michaela, we are not sleeping together. And she's like, ruffling
blackmailing them, talking about, you're going to shut up about it, then I won't tell anybody about your
prenup and about the fact that you're contemplating going with
Khan.
Yeah, for his job. But you know what's so funny? She's talking about, keeping their secret, but everybody, if you pay attention, I'm almost positive Annalise already knows. Because Annalise be knowing. She be knowing. Annalise be knowing. But so it is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that prenup, wasn't that messed up? Poor Michaela. She really thought she was going for an interview. Talk about egg on your face.
Yeah.
And then she sits down and they speaking of a prenup. I'm thinking Aiden must have told his family that she knows a little something, which I think.
I'll say because they said that his parents But it's like, is she still marrying? Is she still marrying Aiden? I thought that.
Well, she's a
they
fool.
weren't on speaking terms.
But we all know that girl gonna still marry him because he has political aspirations. And you have so many dumb females like that. And I want to go ahead, y'all, chime in and say, oh, y'all always talk about the females. Yes, because you females be stupid. My grandmother always had this saying, a man will do only what a woman will allow. So if you're going to allow this fool man in your life to cheat on you or to be sleeping with a man and, you know, he's not securing his, you know, sure about his sexuality and you're going to marry some man like that, then you deserve everything you get, dear. All that unhappiness, because that's all that's coming.
Yeah.
You women. Y'all get mad saying we hard on the women. Because y'all
I mean, but we're women, so we're speaking from the standpoint of...
Thank you.
Why would I'm not a dude,
and you want to know something that's funny to me that I noticed that you women don't catch and realize? We are very I am woman, hear me roar. That's why we hold women responsible. I am all for holding anyone, man or woman, responsible for their actions. And honestly, if y'all don't know, if you think that we're only hard on women, then you need to go check the transcript. Like Barack Obama said, meaning check them old reviews. Matter of fact, go check out Love, Law, and Order reviews where we talk about men and their duties
and their weakness.
And their weaknesses. Because one thing we can't stand, if you're an old subscriber, you know it. We can't stand no weak-ass man, okay? But I ain't got time for no dumbass woman either. Playing these games, talking about it's empowering to just be out here having sex with any and everybody, and then you get mad when you call the hoe.
Yeah,
it's empowering to sleep with some other woman's husband, but then you want to call me redundant. What's redundant is Shonda having it in every show, but we ain't got a problem with that, do we? You only got a problem with us church girls, us preacher kids saying how wrong it is. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. Oh, y'all bye. If you got a problem with us saying how wrong it is, it's wrong. Okay? You can sleep with whoever you want. Just don't be sleeping with no married men. And that's women. The same thing for you men. Don't be sleeping with no married women. You're wrong for that. Get out of here. Ugh. I mean, I think it's wrong even if they're not married. But it's just...
No, yeah, because...
I mean, you know, when people are in a monogamous relationship and they're lied to, I think that that's really dirty. I think, first of all, I think it's ridiculous. In my opinion, when people lie to people like that, because you could just say, listen, I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship.
I'm smashing.
I want to be, have an open relationship. Because you never know. That person might still want to, be with you.
Yeah, they be like, all right, strap up.
But in marriage, I think it's disgusting. And honestly, if y'all don't like hearing about that, you're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel, kid. You might need to go to Funky Dineva, one of them other people who...
Yeah, because he always be putting up this stuff talking about...
sleeping with somebody's husband.
Waiting for his neighbor husband to come.
And no shade. It's no shade. I mean, and it's cool. I mean, listen, I'm not saying it's cool. I don't agree with it, but if you want that type of commentary, people who give you that type of commentary, you need to go to those type of channels because that's not what we gonna give. We gonna crack jokes because we do crack jokes on the women and the men and all of that. However, when we gonna always throw in there, but that ish ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But you need to go to one of those other channels for that. Because we don't like the sides. Male or female. Anywho.
Yeah.
Rebecca wasn't a side, though, it appears. Lyla was a side.
Yeah, Lyla was
her name is Lyla, right? Am I saying her name right? Yeah.
Layla or Lyla?
It was crazy, though, when they were showing her corpse. I was like,
Yeah. And they were showing it while Rebecca and Wes was smashing. First of all, Rebecca and Wes smashed. She was like, we shouldn't do this. I
really like Wes, though. Wes is sexy. I would like him with a little bit more meat on him, but he is sexy.
Yeah. Hold on, though. But Wes up here talking about some sapase.
Yes. Nebule. He's from Haiti.
I was born in
Shout out to them Haitians. If you're Haitian and you watching. I was like, well, get out of here. Look at that. But I just love the fact, I thought it was so funny how he said never been to Europe. And y'all know that the actor who plays Wes is from Europe. It's hilarious. I thought that was really cute. He does really well with his accent because that man's accent is strong.
Yes, it is.
He does really good with taking that accent away. But I thought that was crazy. He was laid back, giving us armpit hair and all of that. Y'all saw that?
He was all comfortable. He said, well, I hate green beans or whatever he said. He's telling her he likes
mint chocolate ice cream or whatever the case may be.
So sweet because she tried to get that for him.
She sure did. And then he was like, my mother killed herself when I was 12.
And she said, wait a minute, hold on, back it up.
I said, well, damn, Wes. So Wes ain't saying no, mama, I love you. He ain't hitting that. Hold it down. Poor Wes. That's why he out there, I guess trying to save Rebecca because, if you think about it, he couldn't save his mother and somebody needed to save his mother. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
And she said she was troubled too. He said she was funny and smart, but she was troubled too.
Just in case, and here's something else. Someone's going to probably say we shouldn't be saying this too. But, suicide is whack. So if you're thinking about committing suicide, don't do it.
Yeah.
It's whack.
Just
call somebody.
No. Yes.
Well, they're legalizing marijuana in many places. You know what I'm
Alaska
saying?
and Oregon just legalized recreational use. Recreational use, meaning you can just sit there and roll a blunt. Dad going to get a little bowl of bong. You can have your tiny little pipe. You can have your vape.
It's better with the vapors. The vapors are better because they're healthier. It's also better if you ingest it, as far as infusing the THC in oils and making muffins and things of that nature. It's healthier that way, and it does have medicinal properties.
You can just buy actually can of oil
when you take it that way, guys. Just for that, FYI.
You can fry French fries in that. You can make anything in it and just be like
on that chill out easy. You know what I'm saying? But suicide is whack. That was just for anyone if you're watching. So if you're thinking about suicide, don't do it. Don't do it. Watch one of our videos. Start laughing. But or get mad.
I need to take a stand on this.
Yes. And comment below. Be mad at us. Don't commit suicide though. But anyway, that was really sad though when he said that, and it gave, and I like that they gave us a little bit more insight into Wes. Period.
But that's why she's such a loser and a lame. And this is how I hate chicks like that. They always saying the opposite when they don't want that. They want, well, then leave me alone. Stop. I didn't ask you for this.
Yeah, and then she was like, and he said, well, if you want me to stop helping you, I'll stop. She was like,
no, don't stop helping me.
Keep helping me.
Go shut up, because you lame. Like, Rebecca doesn't have an Instagram. That's what chicks do on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh my God, don't I look so bad this morning?
No, but Rebecca be hitting Wes with them big old eyes.
Yeah.
But it's very, she's very, she goes back and forth, the duplicity of it all, because one minute you can tell that she's all about ruffling feathers and she seems and appears to be playing him. And then the next minute
she's going to buy his chocolate mint ice cream.
Yeah, and it appears that, okay, she does kind of care about him, but I feel that she does care. I think that that her feelings of caring about Wes is genuine. I think that she did start developing feelings for him, but at the same time, I believe that she sees what he can do for her, and having him in her corner and how much it helps. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I think. I mean, Rebecca is, you know what I'm saying? It's too much of a victim thing, but then on the other beat, because if you notice,
whenever she's not with Wes, she's like,
yes. When she's not with Wes, she shows her ass.
But didn't she say when the last episode when Sam was interviewing her or whatever, she was like, they said that she was
she has a high IQ,
and did they say something on the lines of
whatever? Yeah, she had some type of disorder, probably personality disorder. Who knows? Did y'all hear what she said? Hey, Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
In that room full of people, though, like it was
that
not. It was not
crazy.
Really low key. It wasn't.
But
really
everybody else doesn't know about that. You saw how Wes looked like.
And he looked at Sam like, she tripping. I know she tripping. Don't mind her.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody go slide goddamn Rebecca a line of cocaine so she can shut the hell up.
Yeah, she's
that girl. No, and then we do not support drug use of that nature. Okay, that's not cool. I mean, I don't think people should be smoking a lot of marijuana either. However, for medicinal purposes, I know that it is a good thing in my opinion.
It's a good thing for medicinal purposes, but I mean, as long as you get your life together, like whatever. I don't understand.
People
you shouldn't smoke every day. But
now this is where she and I disagree.
You shouldn't smoke every day, but I mean, if you smoke once a month, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I guess we'll have to do a video on that. But yeah, like Rebecca, man, I don't know. I mean, you see how we're really talking about Rebecca a lot, because Rebecca is the one who really stood out for me for this episode. That girl, she's just a mess. And then when she did remember when she was talking, when she was making jokes, when they was interviewing her?
Yeah, Annalise was tight. Annalise was like, that's when she was like, you white trash whore. And everybody was like,
they go to that white trash.
Yeah, I was like,
white
oh my goodness,
whore remark reference again.
And I'm not even a white woman, but every time Annalise say it, I'd be like,
I mean, well, you're obviously not a white woman.
I know, right? I'd be like, oh, what's going on?
That is hilarious.
It's crazy.
But you know what? But our grandmother was part white. How dare Annalise?
just the way that she says it comes out of nowhere. And then be like,
no,
wait a minute.
Strong.
Oh,
it's strong. But when she said that's what they're gonna be saying on the stand, because you saw how Rebecca
was like, whatever.
But Rebecca challenges Annalise. Do y'all see that? You see how she be looking at Annalise like she's trying to challenge her?
Because she doesn't trust Annalise because of Mr. Darcy.
But she also thinks that Annalise knew all along.
Yeah.
And that's where it's, you know, but I think that Wes believes, he still believes in Annalise, even though he knows, you know what I'm saying, what took place. But Wes with his, maybe we need to take a break.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, what is going on here? But
then they took a break, which was like, but Annalise just said, okay.
But then when that joint was on the news and you saw Rebecca's face and she was like, oh, so you want to joke now? You want to play games now?
Yeah, and Rebecca was like,
you still want to play? Because they out there. And they after you. But what was crazy was she eventually had to come forward with, you know, the information anyway. But the thing is, she said that he raped her.
Yeah.
To the newspaper. And that wasn't, you know, what she was telling Annalise and them. But what was so funny was how angry Wes was.
Yeah.
Now check this out.
Wes was so salty. And she was like, are you serious right now?
But you know that he wasn't salty because she kept stressing, okay, I went and told them this. I did that. I lied about this. I did that. Whatever the case may be. But that's not why he was mad. He was mad. He was jealous.
Yeah.
Wes was jealous, y'all.
He was like, so you just gonna let everybody know that you smashing somebody that ain't me, even though we ain't on smashing, you know, terms. Like you just gonna let everybody know. That's how men are. It's so crazy. He already made his claim and he didn't even get the putty. But the funny thing is, so Wes basically lost his virginity because you know Brittany said he was a virgin. He was. Watch. Next week he's gonna be acting out.
He gonna be all Connor in the face. He gonna have all the swag. And speaking of Connor done lost all his swag.
Poor boy.
You see how sad he
Bonnie
is?
was like, take Connor with you. And Ashley was like, why? He said, this works on women and men. Okay?
And she was like, yeah.
It does.
But the funny thing is, she ain't lying. That boy cute as hell. Now, I would never play a pull of Michaela. I'm not about to be with no homosexual at all. I mean, at all. In the closet, out of the closet, on top of the closet, in a box trapped in the closet. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. We could be friends, you know, if you could deal with my personality and I could deal with yours. And you could also...
You could take a bunch of selfies together, like...
Yeah, I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you don't have an issue with my views on things, I mean, just because I don't necessarily agree or stand in line with your sexuality doesn't mean we can't be cool. You know, I ain't about to bash you and you ain't got to bash me. You know what I'm saying? We can still be cool. And I think that's what a lot of people who, you know, I'm just giving my thoughts now. That's my biggest issue with, I guess the LGBT. Are those is that the acronym?
Lesbian
community?
Girl.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like I don't have to be in agreement. Just because I'm not.
What's going on?
Just because I'm not in agreement doesn't mean that I'm a bigot. Doesn't mean that I'm closed-minded. Doesn't make me, you know, all of those things that they try to make you when you don't agree with something. Because there's a lot of people who don't agree with Christianity, and I don't think that means that they're closed-minded. I think that that's their opinion. Maybe they was raised Muslim or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so that's my issue with that. Because, I mean, we know gay people. We have family members who are gay. And they know how I feel about it. Am I looking at them every day and preaching the Bible to them? No. And, you know, because I remember a couple of times we was called bigoted on here because of what we said about James on Scandal. I called him a pansy. But I don't know anywhere where the pansy doesn't reflect gay.
Because let me see, even though we don't like that dude Michael, he doesn't seem like a pansy.
No, he's not pansy like. He's not pansy like. You know, it's just ridiculous. And we love us some Connor.
Yeah.
I like Connor though.
Connor like that little boy that was like,
no, Connor ain't that extreme. I don't like that. And I can't stand, and I'm sorry, see now I don't like when I see children doing that. And that's another issue that I have. It is not okay for children it's not okay for no child to be acting out in any way sexually. And I am so tired of people acting like it's cute or, you know, that's who he is. No. But we're not going to go there. Anyway, because people going to be mad as hell. We're going to wake up with 2 subscribers. Yeah. But I'm going to get a goddamn, because I'm going to speak my mind. We're going to do a video on that. But anyway, but back to Connor. Connor went to that goddamn bar and
started crying and talking about he said, she broke up with you. He said, yeah, Oliver. And he was like, no, I cheated on her. Or something like that. He said she.
But see, Oliver's.
But he got the information though because.
But Connor still confused the hell out of me because the thing is, but you said it yourself. Y'all weren't together, so technically that's not cheating.
Because Connor's on his Instagram too. Like he's like He's flexing. It's a no flex zone, but he's flexing.
But see, he knew that dude really liked him, so I guess he knows that, okay, I hurt him because I slept with this other dude. But dude is kind of tripping.
Like, that's what he does though. Kind of sleeps with people.
But not just that though. Dude is kind of tripping though, because it's not like they were in a monogamous relationship. That dude was basically Connor's main. Yeah. And you can't be mad.
But
that
I guess Oliver don't really know about that. He don't know.
He knew that he wasn't his boyfriend.
Yeah, he knew that, but what I'm saying is he didn't know where he stood because they over there having dinner.
That is true, and Connor didn't.
Connor was caressing his hair.
Yeah, doing more, and
yes.
you know, and
because Connor likes him, but it's like he wasn't giving him the memo every day. Like, I'm still Connor, and I'm still a smasher, and I'm gonna smash.
Yeah, and you see, men fall into that same problem, but y'all need to pay attention to the signs. If you're dealing with someone who's a hoe, and that's man or woman, you can't be thinking you're gonna change this hoe. This hoe has to change himself.
Hoes love people too, but that doesn't mean that they're going to automatically stop being a hoe.
Yeah, the hoe has to change himself first before you can embrace the recovered hoe. I guess. Poor Connor. It seems like he wants to be a recovered hoe.
He struggles though. It's hard for him.
The struggle is real.
It's hard for him. And because he's feeling emotional and he missed Oliver, he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna smash.
And then he smashed homie Julian or whatever his name was. Yeah, he didn't even really remember.
He didn't know his name. He said, oh, so you forgot that I have a boyfriend.
But Connor, it's like Connor has to have swag. Because when dude was like, yeah, you forgot. He was like, don't worry about it, whatever. I don't remember much either. And then Connor was like, wait a minute. You about to remember this.
Said, well, let me make you remember. What?
Connor's cute though. I like Connor. I like his swag and his attitude. It's ridiculous.
What time is it?
But homie who was there, we gotta go get them. Homie who was at the apartment when Connor went there with flowers. Damn. That girl gave him excellent advice though.
Yeah.
So any men watching, or homosexual men, if you're the more manlier one, I guess, or lesbian woman, if you're the if you're the you know, the
dominant one,
yeah,
well,
you know, whatever, you know, I mean, listen, we may not be using the correct terms, but y'all get what we're saying. The guy in the relationship, of any relationships, bring flowers to the person you like.
Yes.
Even if they say, I'm not really into flowers, bring them flowers. A woman is always going to be like, oh my God, he brought me flowers. I'm not really into flowers, but he brought me flowers. Yeah. Connor brought them flowers, but when the door opened, there was some studly man standing there.
Studly black man in there saying about Connor, right? Yeah, don't come back. That's not how he said it, but
yeah,
that's how I would have taken it.
He was like, if you
care anything about him, don't come back here.
Connor should have been like, yo, Oliver.
That's what I would have been like. Oh, excuse me, can you hold these for me? Thank you. Excuse me.
Also, if you know my name, then you know that I'm welcome. You feel me?
Make me a cup of tea.
We got to go get the kids out of theater class, so we're going to finish this review. Turn it off in a minute. Anyway, Brittany complaining because I got the car on because I wanted some heat.
Was she wasting gas?
Anyway, but listen. So, yeah, Connor, his situation is crazy. I mean, y'all saw him. He was, like, basically close to tears up in that bar. And Asher was like...
he was crying.
Yeah, just look at
Wes. Like, what's he doing? He's supposed to be... What is he doing?
Yeah, Wes was, like, just kind of like, yo, you work at the DA's office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was so done with it because, you know, he's like, listen, we got to save my woman. Basically, you know. But the situation with Wes and Rebecca, I mean, I just can't stop going back to it. It's just like
weird.
It's really crazy. And Annalise, but remember when Annalise, okay, I don't know if y'all caught this. Okay, now this is what gets me about that whole situation. I'm sorry because I'm going back and forth. But I don't know if y'all recall, didn't Annalise say that Wes would not be hands-on in this case because of the conflict?
Yeah.
Remember? And this was like
when she was like your next door neighbor.
Yeah. Didn't she say he wouldn't be really hands on? And actually, she made basically she told everybody.
Well, I mean, I think that all of that went out the window when he got the phone, when they figured out that was her husband.
True that. I guess she couldn't control whether he was involved or not anymore. Okay, I guess. But I mean, it's just kind of interesting because it's like he's so hands on with it, and you would think she would have still kind of enforced, like, I need you to take
she needs him to be happy so that he does not go to the police.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I don't know if y'all noticed this as well. When Annalise, remember when they needed to discredit Griffin, right? Mm-hmm. When she was sitting at the table and she looked at Bonnie and she was like, and she was staring at Rebecca and Wes together, and she figured out, she said, yeah, let her come forward with it. But you saw how she was looking at them, that squinted eye. And she was kind of like, I feel like that plan had double meaning. Like there was double benefits. Not only because she knew that Wes would start to look at her some type of way, but it backfired because they wound up smashing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that was her way of trying to shine a light on Rebecca to Wes. Like she's not all that good. I don't know what y'all think about that.
Yeah, because I guess where he comes from, it's not really a big deal to be a drug dealer, an illegal drug dealer. So
yeah, then he pointed out that he went to community college, then went to like night school. Like
he graduated from night school.
Yeah, like he did a lot of.
So how was Wes paying for? You know what I'm saying? Like how was he?
Probably through his Social Security and whatnot. He had probably saved up
Wes
stuff.
a drug dealer too. On the low.
What is she talking about? Wes, can you imagine that man selling drugs? That would be crazy. That would be automatic insane.
You wanted an 8-ball?
Please go somewhere. Can you please take me to these text messages? This child with the stupid Android. Nah, but Laurel and Frank.
That was pretty
interesting, right?
Yeah, he was like, don't quit just because of me. And she was like, I'm not quitting, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Because then it got to Frank, which was so funny because I know she can't stand Rebecca now. Yeah. The funny though, Rebecca, first of all, when Annalise called her a terrorist, I was done. But it made me think of Gerard.
It fit though.
But my husband, we used to call them the kid. Well, I still call the kids terrorists. I mean, that has to do with the fact that they are also part Pakistani.
And
my husband's side, not my side, but
and Nick's birthday is
my son's birthday is 9/11, and they both tried to kill me. And during giving birth to both of them, I almost died with both of them. So they're basically nicknamed terrorists in our family. But I thought that was crazy when she did that. I was like,
Jasmine, you gotta keep. Let me just save this because I don't understand what's going on.
I mean, her phone. She got an Android.
It's not. It's because I have a lock on my thing, so every time she goes out of it, she can't get to it. Because she hasn't cracked my code.
The thing is, why does Brittany have all of these locks?
Because Naomi be reading my text messages.
Yeah, and that's something, this is off topic, but when you have kids that can read all of a sudden...
Don't teach your kids how to read. Let them figure it out.
Can somebody slap her? Come on. Matter of fact, just reach forward and go like that towards Brittany.
I'm not teaching my kids how to read until they got their own stuff. Like,
they do that? I believe that's like somewhere in Europe. They don't start teaching the kids how to read
till like about 6, I think.
I think first grade or something like that. I forget. I need to find out exactly which country, who it is that does that. But I read that
they don't
somewhere.
Want to put stress on them.
Yeah, because I homeschool, so I'm always reading up about other places, what they do. But yeah, they don't start teaching them how to read till they're like first, second grade, which is kind of crazy. But
no, maybe not. I learned how to read when I was 4, and I definitely don't read now. So
I learned how to read at the same time, and I read a lot. That's just your choice. Anyway, because my son,
I read things that like have to do with real life.
My son is reading. He's 6, but he's not as quick as my daughter was. My daughter was reading at 5, like she was reading. He's reading, but he's still doing the sounding the words out a little bit. But I'm on his A. But yeah, over there they don't. I forget where, man. If y'all know,
listen,
I can't remember where it's at. But they start like we do sight words and the letters. It's like they actually start in like first, second grade. I was like, get out of town. But anyway, yeah, we've been doing a lot of speaking on other stuff in this one. Y'all bear with us. But yeah, the Laura and Frank situation is cute, and it seems that they've given into their passion.
I'm sorry. It was pretty cute. I'm sorry.
They gave into their passion, like, but you notice that,
maybe I didn't want you to stop.
Yeah, but the thing with
and Frank, all she had to say was that Frank was like, "Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it,
pump that." But the thing is though, she doing the same thing Rebecca doing, fronting, telling him one thing and then hitting him with the, well, maybe wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's how Shonda is, because she sure know about. Every woman in her shows do that.
I'm sure she is like that, I guess. But the thing is, you see how Michaela's secret though hasn't really gotten out to anyone else. So I guess Rebecca kept her mouth shut a little bit more in regards to that, because the minute Connor gets wind of that, he gonna rub it all up in her face.
I don't want to be there for that.
When Ashley was like, "Are y'all still together? Y'all didn't break up?" and he hit that, and she was like, "I was sexual harassment."
He's like, "Calm down."
Yeah, Michaela be going off, but she's pretty though. But I can't take the ditziness about her though. It's like, for you to be all Ivy League. Like, why are we so ditzy? Why are we so foolish here? Like, let's do better. But what else happened? Rebecca and Nate having that conversation in the store.
Nate was like, we both know who killed her. I'm trying to. We both know who killed her.
You're so stupid. That's how his mouth is. That was crazy. But see, I just feel that. I bet you that dude did not kill her. Even though it's crazy though, because she's pregnant when that came out. Oh.
No. But the thing is,
but Viola looked nice for her natural though. When she had her natural, I was just sitting on the bed talking to him. It wasn't all matted down and looking crazy.
No, it was.
She looked nice. I like Viola's natural. Like when anytime I see pictures of her on the internet and stuff like that, and she has it out. It's really cute.
Yeah.
But I feel like she looks younger with it.
I think so. I don't know.
I like the way they do her eye makeup in regards to the eyeliner and the lashes. It makes her eyes look bigger and prettier. She needs that though, in my opinion, with the natural. I like it, but I feel like she looks more soft. Like her face, she looks younger, like plumper in the face with her natural. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I just liked it. I thought it looked nice.
Because I was gonna say he had something to do with it, because the fact that he went to Viola and was like, I may have some information to help you, you know.
You talking about Sam?
Yeah, yes, Sam. When he went to
Sam
he was like,
Viola's case.
Yeah, when he was like, so that, you know, they
won't exhume the body
again. And you saw how she was looking at him though. She was like, yeah, they didn't exhume the body. Thanks. But she's looking at him like it's not, because it's not for her, it's for him.
Yeah, and then she kind of smiled to herself, because like, and you notice that Sam keeps saying, I'll be here.
I'll be here. Yeah.
I'm always gonna be here, you know. But it's like, it's such a jacked up situation, because it's like, yeah, he's always gonna be here, but he's also always gonna cheat
and lie. But the thing is,
which is not good. But it's like, but she's accepting of that type of a setup.
But at first, when he did that, I was like, oh, no, he definitely killed her. But I guess it's because she's pregnant. That's why he didn't want the body examined again.
Which is like...
Because he's going out of his way to give her information.
He obviously knew, because you saw how...
Yeah, he knew. That's why he told me, oh, it was her. She was getting out of hand. She kept calling me all the time and coming to my office because she was pregnant. 6 weeks, that's enough time for a chick to harass a dude like, bruh, I'm pregnant.
And he all acting like as if it was because she was so wanting the D. Mofo, it's because she was pregnant. Acting up like that. But the thing is, but see, that's the type of stuff I never understand. Like, why do women stay in these type of situations? Like, you don't have to stay in that, Annalise. What the hell does love have to do with it? Tina Ben said that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give no shits. Oh, you acting like that?
Because Sam is pretty nasty out there.
You are not about to be laying up in my guts, getting on top of me after you out here parading with all these women, and that's how all these STDs get passed around, and you confused why you got to stay up in the damn doctor's office. Because your dude is out there running amok. The hell? That trend is crazy.
He don't have to be your dude.
And she running amok too, though. But she probably running amok because he running amok. That type of foolishness in any relationship is just dumb, but especially in marriage, it's just so dumb and stupid. You're supposed to be adults. You shouldn't have to be running around lying. I ain't lying to no man that bleed like me.
And it's like, I guess y'all really don't like each other anyway like that. Because if it was just y'all just needed sex, y'all would just be swingers, right? And do it together.
And because if that was I mean, because you got some people who do have like open marriages or whatever the case may be. So those who have, I mean, I don't agree with that, but if that's the agreement within your marriage, then that's your business.
Then do you, boo?
I don't think if there's transparency, shut up. I'm for it. I mean, for it as far as that relationship, because the problem is the lies, the deceit, the manipulation. That's ridiculous. I don't agree with any marriage like that. I'm more for a traditional marriage, but that's, you know what I'm saying? But if at least the person knows and that's what you've both agreed to, that is your business. You know what I'm saying? However, all this lying and running around behind and this undercover having sides here, sides there.
He probably got a side at Yale too.
That's just ridiculous. And when I say we're adults, like, I'm not, the only person I lie to is my mother. I mean, I think I'm gonna be lying to her even when I'm 50.
I don't remember when I lie to mommy. I think it just happens.
You know, because you know you don't want to disappoint your parents.
It's like, yes, I
With
did
the
it.
littlest thing. I think I said this before, like last season for Scandal. Like, if I lie to my mother, it's because it's like stupid stuff. I remember when my husband was still alive, and she'd be like, "Did you mail such and such, Jasmine, to me?"
Yes, I mailed it.
Yes,
I don't know
mailed
what's
it.
taking so long.
Did.
It's taking so long.
It's whatever. That thing's sitting on my table. Okay. That thing's sitting right on my table. Be lying for no reason. Dumb stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm a grown woman. But to lie to a person I'm in a relationship with, even with my husband, if I wanted to see someone else, I'm just going to tell him. Because I ain't got time to be lying to you. You ain't about to give me no whooping. Damn it, I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm grown enough to be honest and let you know I want to see other people. You want to still be with the chick? You can still be with the girl. You can still be on this girl's team. However, I want an open relationship. I don't want to be monogamous anymore. That's the grown-up thing to do. Not all this lying and stupid cheating crap. It's dumb. And if you want to see multiple people, you shouldn't be married or in a monogamous relationship unless you're in a relationship that allows for it. If you're with someone who's all for that, then, I mean, your business. You grown, and at least you had, like an adult, had a discussion about it and gave that person the opportunity to agree or say, nah, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to step. But it's you people being selfish and greedy and wanting your cake and eating it too, and only thinking about yourself with your bastard selves.
Yeah.
Up here having people in situations like goddamn Annalise, like Michaela, and goddamn poor Oliver.
Yeah. But the only thing is, like, is it chocolate cake? Because if it's chocolate cake, I kind of want my cake and eat it too.
What the hell?
I'm hungry.
I think I'm hungry too.
I'm starving.
Honestly,
Low-key.
we're waiting on the kids. They intact. We're gonna be getting them soon. But I am hungry as well, and I'm not sure what I want to eat.
I'm thinking I want a real good sandwich, like just a sandwich.
But did y'all see? But speaking of that food, poor Lyla, she don't even get to have any goddamn cravings and ish because they offed her. Who the hell killed that child? Mm-hmm. But that was crazy. Now I see.
That was a double homicide.
I like that. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Look at that.
It's about to be serious.
This person about to do some time. Whoever the hell did this is going to jail. For sure.
I can't. Wow. It's just a lot.
Listen, the thing is, the scenes with them showing her, them clipping her back open and all of that, it was very graphic.
It was.
But I liked it. I thought that was cool. Like, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you.
CSI a little
bit.
bit.
I appreciate that more. I'm no prude.
It was better. The graphics of it was better than Quinn opening up the girl's stomach and standing. It was kind of fake. I was like, oh, it's a science project. Please.
Yeah, but I thought that it was I'm no prude. I don't have issues with sex scenes. I think sex scenes are very necessary, especially when you're dealing with adults and relationships and things of that nature. I just think that sometimes Shonda can overdo it. They can overdo it in Shondaland a bit much sometimes. I think it's...
Why y'all so horny in Shondaland?
But it's to the point... But sometimes it's to the point where it's not sexy. It's just sex scenes. Just because there's sexual innuendo or sexual... imagery, it doesn't make it sexy, and I think that just comes to the artistry of it. Like, I think they could do better in regards to that. Someone made a statement to Shonda on Twitter. I don't know if y'all saw that. This was a few weeks ago when How to Get Away with Murder first started. They stated that the person said the gay sex scenes are a bit much, and we made statements in regards in our reviews about the gay sex scenes, not necessarily saying it's a bit much. I just didn't understand why it was always just like this big sex fest, like a pho fest with the gay characters. I thought that was I didn't think it was fair.
I thought it was ratchet. All right, it's ratchet.
No, but also I just didn't
because they are actors. You know what I'm saying? They can talk. Their characters. You've given us these characters.
Yeah, but I think that
we haven't really even heard much from Oliver because he's always bent over. I think Oliver want a chance to speak.
And I just felt like it's not fair to the gay community, because just like as black people, we don't
I don't want, nobody wants to be in something where all you're doing is like, fried chicken.
Yeah.
We collard green.
We take offense to that. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing sometimes. Depending on what it is. Now, if it's a comedy, yes, whatever. But in serious
that better
dramas,
not be my only line.
But in serious dramas, we always stress showing of blacks and Latinos in different lights, right? Not just always having them as these stereotypical characters.
Not just the drug dealer or the thug or the girl whose boyfriend is beating on her.
Yeah, or the girl who just can do some hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that sort of stuff. But the thing is, so them showing, professional blacks, Latinos, we you know what I'm saying? And I just feel that with the gay community, I just feel that as the writers could do better in regards to that, and to show. That's why I said with Oliver and Connor, like, why aren't we seeing them do more? Just gay people eat dinner, gay people have discussion,
gay people play video games, gay people paint.
They're human, because the bottom line is they're human. and I don't know. I mean, if you're gay, homosexual, whatever, please comment about it. Because we've been called gay bashers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous, because just because we don't live. First of all, let me explain something to y'all. And I remember I said this to my best friend Tiffany, because she's very for the kids. I've said this before. And I said, people always take offense because I say I don't agree with a homosexual lifestyle. The thing is this: why would I agree with it? I'm not gay. Doesn't make sense. Like, why would I be all for that lifestyle? One, I'm not gay. That's that. Then,
I mean, I just feel like in the world
then I'm a Christian.
That's what this is not even on moral, not even without any moral background. Like, yeah, this is like planet Earth. Like, nobody gives something for nothing. Like, why am I just gonna go out of my way to be like, yes, you're right? You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with me. That's why I just feel. And
it's because I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I don't, but I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, regular human rights, like, obviously
civil rights, definitely. Because I personally don't feel that your sexual
it's just
desires.
Your bedroom don't have nothing to do with me. Like, if I'm in your bed, then obviously it has something to do with me, but it doesn't have anything to do with me. I just don't feel that. Now, should you have health care and be able to have drink? Like, if you're partner, married or
whatever, you should be able to get all of those civil rights. Yeah, I believe in that. I remember at first, I when the whole talk of gay marriage really became a political issue, at first I was like, oh, hell no, but that was the church girl in me coming out. Mm-hmm. And it was automatic, that was the church girl in me that was like, yeah. But there was a story that I saw, and I know we're getting off of How to Get Away with Murder, but we just want to talk about it. But there was a story I saw in regards to this couple. It was a lesbian couple. I think it was down in Florida. And the woman was dying. Her partner was dying. And the woman who was passing, her family became very nasty towards her wife. I don't know if they weren't legally married, but they lived together and they had children together. But the children were biologically related to the woman who was passing. Her family came and basically pushed her partner out of everything. She couldn't be with her when she was dying. It was like they took the kid. And I was like, what?
That's horrible.
And this is before I was married, I believe. And I was so sad for that woman. I was like, that's horrible. And that was when my views started to change in regards to that. I always felt that, of course, gay people should be able to get civil rights, because I don't understand why being gay should even stop any right. It makes no sense.
That's what you do in your bedroom. It has nothing to do with your political views. This isn't, and your rights to anything. You should be able to get everything.
I mean, because being gay is not it's not, because people like to compare it to civil rights era, like when it came to blacks and, even for, I guess, Latinos. But it's not the same thing, because you being gay is not going to keep you from being... It didn't stop you from being able to vote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What stopped people from being able to vote was if you was black or if you were a woman. You feel me? And those things would change. Now, for the gay community, what they're fighting for are equal rights in regards to, I know as far as, I guess, marriage and even like healthcare, getting their partners on healthcare. And I personally feel that has nothing to do with being gay. I feel that anybody should be able to put anybody on their health care. If you want to pay for that person, by all means. I really, if it was just a friend, I don't think that you should not be able to put that person on your health care, in my opinion. But, that's how it goes. But, I just wanted to say that because I feel that some people, like I said earlier, just because you may not agree or you may not be in line with how someone lives doesn't make you closed-minded. Doesn't mean that you're a bigot. Doesn't mean that you're a prude. It doesn't mean any of that. I personally just feel that
Jasmine doesn't like peanut butter. I hate peanut butter. I think it smells disgusting. I hate it
and
with my whole heart.
It.
But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not really trying to F with her because she eat peanut butter.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say that she's closed-minded because she doesn't like peanut butter.
Like peanut butter.
I think it's ridiculous. I think it just boggles my mind sometimes how, we live in America. You know, we're Americans, and it's democracy, and with the First Amendment right is freedom of speech. And freedom of speech is also opinion.
All that means is I can say whatever I want to say.
But also, we can all have an opinion. And, you know, this is New York chick with an opinion. And we should be able to give an opinion without backlash. And now it's, the thing is, and I don't mean an opinion. And when I say an opinion, without hurting others' feelings. And that is also a part of the First Amendment right. You cannot be causing any harm to someone else when you give with that First Amendment right. You know what I'm saying? But I think, this is the Constitution. You feel me? Like, y'all need to come on. But the thing is, I just really...
Hello, our forefathers.
Hello?
No, for...
I really want people to understand that. Like, you know, if you ever watch it and you feel that, we say things because people, we're going to make jokes and stuff like that, but we are not homophobes. We're not bigots. We're not sexist.
I feel like whatever you want to do in your bedroom, more power to you. I would never stop anybody from doing it. Whatever you got to do, you got to do. But if you feel like you're gonna have to answer for it later,
but I just feel that when it came to the way the sexuality and how they were depicting the gay characters on the show, I just felt that it was
because it was only 2 episodes, and I feel like there was like 12 sex scenes.
It was very stereotypical because that's how people who may not have homosexual friends or know people, that's how they see them. Mm-hmm. Queer as Folk, I used to love that show. Queer as Folk also pushed that envelope, but it was very
but that was a different type.
It was a different type of show, and it was, it also was on cable. Then it was also depicting different levels to it, and that's why I liked Queer as Folk, because it showed the different personalities and that's what I liked about them. It didn't just show this. You had the one who was very loose and more free and promiscuous,
just like you have in regular heterosexual.
Exactly, and that's what bothers me about it, because I feel that she was that the characters are just being depicted in a way that is not kind.
Yeah. But I don't think
there's anything wrong with the gay sex scenes. I think that people need to make sure your children are not watching. You know what I'm saying? My kids want to watch Scandal.
Hold on, yes.
And they want to watch.
This blind man, he's mad fit. He's out here running with his stick.
Look at him.
Go ahead.
So there's no reason for y'all not to get up and do something. I'm still working on my stuff. But I think that it's there's nothing wrong with the gay. My kids, they want to watch Scandal. They want to watch How to Get Away with Murder. Also, but mainly because we do reviews, and also because they like Kerry Washington, and all of that. But they can't watch it because I'm not gonna have my children looking at any sex scenes. First of all, that's any sex scenes. And that's why a lot of gay people get mad. I just don't feel that children should be exposed to sexual imagery. Period. Whether it's gay, homosexual or heterosexual.
I feel like they should be very confused. Like, if they see something, they should be confused. Don't be like, that's when such and such.
I think people are too.
The fuck? Like,
I think people are too dipping. I think this whole tolerance thing is going too far in regards to that. People, you're not supposed to be exposing children to any type of sexual things. Period.
Children shouldn't even see animals having sex. Like, get out of here. If I saw dogs having sex, no, cover your eyes. What you doing? You're not covering your eyes?
And that's because children are supposed to be innocent. They're supposed to maintain their innocence. And as adults, parents, it's our jobs to maintain those children's innocence. Tolerance and being accepting of people is a thing as well that should be taught. But when it comes to sexuality, I think that we need to ease up on that. And that's in any area, hetero or homosexual. I don't think that you should, nope. We probably should do a video on that. It's just not right, because you're tainting the child, and it's not necessary. Give them the time. At a certain age, yes, I think that we can start to have certain discussions, like when the puberty stuff starts to happen. But 6, 8, and my children are 6 and 8. Get the hell out my face. Get the hell out my face. I swear to God, slap the hell out of somebody. I'm trying to teach them tolerance, and they need to know I'm taking your throat.
You need to know what my knuckles feel like in your throat. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back. But that's my point.
I was going to say, I just feel like as a black community, like as black people, period, because Shonda's black, why are we dealing with stereotypes? I feel like what black person just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just deal with stereotypes. The only black people, you know, into entertainment that deal with stereotypes are comedians because they're funny.
I just feel that the gay characters are shown in a very stereotypical way.
Yeah, and I just feel like I don't understand why, like,
I don't like it. And I'm not a homosexual.
I'm not in a stereotypical way if it wasn't meant for comedy, or you know what I'm saying, or if it wasn't directly in line with the story and the point that you're trying to prove.
And
if you're not trying to prove a point, and the stereotypical events are just happening just because they're just thrown in there. There's no reason for it. So why?
It's not good. I didn't like it. And her response to the person who said something to her was very crass. She was like, well, listen, if you don't know that at Shondaland, we support the LGBT community and that we have sex scenes. We don't have gay sex scenes. We have sex scenes with people in it. And she was like, she said, if you don't know this, then you're late to the party and you're not invited. In my opinion, you're not being supportive of the LGBT community. In my opinion, you're furthering the stereotype, which I think is unfair. And this is coming from church girls. We are preacher kids.
It would have been on point. Okay? It would have been on point if Connor, because you know Connor, he likes to smash. That's his thing. It would have been on point if Oliver was like, I'm celibate. Because they're gay celibate people. And
that's something that she can show as well.
Like, you know, like he likes Oliver, but it's like,
he ain't trying to have sex.
I don't understand why you're not dropping your drawers.
That is true as well. And I realized that through Brittany and friends of hers. Like her telling me that there was something like this, like they gave it. They were like, I'm celibate. And I was like, oh, interesting. Never heard of that before. That's good to know. Everybody has different factors. Every group, I guess, if you want to say group of people, black, white, you know, there's so many ways to group people, have different facets to them. But I just felt that I don't like the stereotypical way. I don't have an issue with the gay scenes. Sex scenes. I have an issue with the stereotype that's being displayed. And I just wonder why people think that it's like, I guess because they're like, oh yeah, there's gay people in the show and they're showing gay sex scenes, but that doesn't make it beneficial to the LGBT community. And I think that's something that y'all might need to wake up and look at. That doesn't mean that it's necessarily beneficial to me. It's very stereotypical.
Like, oh, but
and it furthers the idea that many people have, like especially in middle America, when you go to areas they're not exposed to, people in more major cities where around, you know what I'm saying? It's different. But it furthers that idea that they have that all y'all about is like you're rotten animals just having sex everywhere. Same thoughts they had about Africans and black people when they first, got exposed to us way back when. Something to think about anyway. But we like Connor. And I like Oliver. I know we just went on that rant. Wow. But I mean, bear with us. But I like Connor. And I like Oliver. I think it was...
Oh, look at these old people kissing.
They in love. Look at them. I think that Connor and Oliver dynamic, it can make such a cute little love story. But I like it. And they're not the main characters, but I really like them. I think it's really cute.
Oliver caught in his feelings. Like, Connor, leave me alone.
And you seeing how Connor wants to try to do something. I like it a lot.
And the fact that he tried it says a lot.
Yeah.
Because Connor's a smasher.
Yeah. We gonna call him a smasher. He's a smasher. But yeah, that was crazy. But Nate is really in here trying to F ish up. Nate is salty about the job thing. And you saw how when Annalise called him, he came and sat in the car and she was like, I didn't do it. She was like, whatever. He still believes that she messed up his job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But
he was like, yo, whatever. When this egg get on your face, don't come to me.
Yeah, basically. I mean, but I guess he said he tried to help her, like technically, in all actuality.
He said, I tried to give you an out.
Yeah, but she believes that Sam didn't do it. Mm-hmm. I wonder, does she believe him now, though? Now that we know.
I mean, I think that she's just compiling her evidence. Because the way she be looking at him, like...
Yo, that look that she gave him when Bonnie came to that door.
But the fact that this Negro tried to
give her a massage. He's too early.
Bruh, what are you talking about? You mad, eager, and thirsty. What's your problem?
I just feel that he's handling her and he's like he's giving her what she wants right now. Because once everything is cleared and he's out of the, fire, he's back to smashing.
Well, he's not because he's dead.
But I'm just saying, if that didn't happen, he would be back to smashing the next young lady. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wonder about the incident with him and Rebecca. Like, what took place? Did he, was he spazzing on her?
I think he probably was spazzing on her because Rebecca don't have no chill and she has no filter.
But did y'all see all that blood on Rebecca's face? And then West,
you got blood on your face, you big disgrace.
Yes, that's my song. All over the place. Singing. She said, we will rock you. She rocked him with that goddamn trophy. Singing. We will rock you. She rocked him. Yo, Queen is like my favorite band. I love Freddie Mercury, man. But he's like in my top 5 as far as male artists.
And he was gay too. See?
Look at that. I love Freddie Mercury. Like, as far as singing, showmanship, everything.
Freddie Mercury, he's the truth.
He's the man. But R.I.P. Freddie Mercury. Nah, but she rocked his face with that damn trophy. And what's crazy is when West took her to the hotel and he cleaned her up. Well, he took her upstairs and cleaned her up.
And he's all...
But he kissed them lips after he... They didn't use no dial, so no antibacterial. Forget about dial. They didn't go use no
alcohol.
Dr. Bronner's Castle soap.
That's one thing I see. But dark. West is kind of dark. Okay.
You mean into the dark, like
he's kind of dark.
But that's what who said that? They was like, having sex with a murderer. I guess is
exactly.
Sexy.
Yeah, he thinks it's sexy. Obviously, Wes is kind of dark.
Yeah, he's into the whole. My chick is just out there.
Because he would have kissed her with the blood on her face if he didn't,
She was in a state of but it was crazy though, because when he took her to the hotel room and she was like, he said, don't do anything until I come back, until I tell you, or whatever the case may be. And she's sitting there and she was like, he was going to kill me. He was going to, and then she just started running her yap or whatever. But y'all saw when she made that 911 call.
I was like, does she not think that the police are going to come here? Like, I was dumb.
She was about to get everybody in trouble.
It was
everybody would have been in jail.
Move.
Everybody.
I'm sorry, it's a prank call. Nigga, yeah, listen. Rebecca was tripping.
Like, what the hell's going on? But, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Why she didn't turn to Cartoon Network? Because, she was going through channels and everything was on the news. Go to Cartoon Network. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you can never lose with Cartoon Network.
What are you
You know what I'm saying? On Nickelodeon, they had to be playing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something.
Exactly.
Somebody was playing. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I don't know. What are y'all thinking? Like, who did what? Is there anything else that we left out?
I think there's a lot that we left out. It's because a lot happened.
It was a really good episode. Let's just give a status report. As we give a status report, we'll see what else comes up. Status report is Turn Up. I thought that it was a really great episode. Really good. It was good. Everything is working with this. Turn Up worthy character for you?
Is it Nate? No. He didn't do anything. I just like doing that.
You're stupid. I'm trying to think. I think it's crazy. I guess
it was Rebecca.
Rebecca's gonna have to give Turn Up worthy character, and the reason why for me is I like the way she was challenging Annalise. I thought it was,
and everybody else, because she's basically when
I
see her looking like Eartha Kitt, leaning back with some type of negligee, little big feathery thing with a cigarette.
She's all about ruffling feathers. So Rebecca gets Turn Up worthy character. I also give it to Asher. Asher was funny.
He was funny.
Asher was funny throughout
the... I'm drunk.
Yeah, throughout the whole episode.
No. Wait, did you say, am I drunk?
First of all, did y'all see how he was holding that trophy in class? He was holding it like a little baby. He's so funny. I like Asher.
Get out of here.
Asher is kind of funny, though. Turn Up worthy scene.
See, I don't know, because it would be between when Annalise got pissed off when Rebecca was playing with the mock thing.
There's two for me when in the end,
and I actually like my heart was kind of stone cold when her and Nate, which it was a very short scene.
With who? Rebecca and Nate? Yeah, that was a good scene. My Turn Up worthy scene was the end when Bonnie came there and told her this. And
wait, did y'all realize when she said my boyfriend's in the car?
Who?
Rebecca.
Oh yeah.
At the store, she said my boyfriend.
Yeah, I guess. There's some situations like that. Y'all smash that together automatically. Yeah. That's some girls with that good putty, though. Join the club. Nah, but my Turn Up worthy scene was when Bonnie came to the door and dropped that bomb. That chick was pregnant.
Yeah, at the end.
Woo! That was my Turn Up worthy scene.
Was like, what? Because Bonnie's looking like.
I don't want to say this in front of him. you know what I'm saying? But it's like, of course, you know, they're gonna talk freely in front of Sam. That was my turn-up worthy scene. The other scene that I found to be turn-up worthy was when what's her name, Rebecca, told Laurel and Michaela, like, yeah, I know your business. She's
such a criminal. She was like, I mean, it was literally hanging out of your purse. Why are you looking at my purse, Rebecca?
For real.
Give me back my stuff, because I know you took something.
So who's turned down?
Damn, Michaela's parents.
I was right there with me. Look at that. You know we
God.
sisters, because in my head I was like, Michaela's parents is on that ish.
Well, in-laws.
In-laws. Yeah, excuse me, almost in-laws. They dead wrong for that. So Aiden's parents gets turned down. As far as
mind your
concerned.
business.
That was messed up. I thought that was really messed up because she really thought she was coming in for a daggone interview. Poor baby. She was so excited.
Yes.
She was so excited.
Throwing it in everyone's face and everything.
Oh, that's what you get for being snooty, right? That ain't right. That was crazy.
She said, well, maybe they started at the top of the class and they're working their way down.
And kind of like...
I would have threw my shoe at Michaela.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess she had egg on her face when she left, but I thought that was really messed up. So turned down is Aiden's parents. Creep Ambassador Wood goes to... Let's see.
It's still gonna go to Sam, because he's still over here calm as ever.
Sam keeps getting
when his baby mama and his baby is in the ground. Okay?
Yeah. But what if Sam isn't the father, though? Wouldn't that be crazy? But I mean, it's pointing to the fact
the fact that he gave them the information to try to do away with the daggone second autopsy.
Yeah, because the thing is, if
he's on board, why are you even paying it?
If he didn't do it, he wouldn't be pushing to try to stop it. I mean, some would say, oh, he's trying to help her, and that's the way he kind of tried to present it.
Hell no,
as if he's trying to help her win.
Shoulder rubs. You ain't never rubbed my damn shoulders before.
Okay. And because my thing is, if you was really trying to do something, you would have went and rented a masseuse table. Get out of here. You ain't trying to do nothing. You playing. He playing. Yeah, so Creep on the Ambassador Boy goes to Sam again. Sam's gonna probably always get it throughout the whole goddamn season.
Sam and his loose drawers, his zippers. He ain't got no pants with the zipper that work.
Yeah, he a mess. Baddest mofo. I'm giving it to Annalise. Because when she screamed on that chick, Rebecca,
yeah, it was kind of
and just the way I just love the way Annalise moves.
I'm giving the baddest mofo to Rebecca.
Yeah.
Because she was just...
For even
she was giving everybody Philadelphia cunt. It was too much. It was too much.
She was giving it to them. She was like, yeah.
With this look on her face like...
Yeah, Rebecca's bad. She ain't no joke. She ain't no joke. I like the scenes when she's challenging Annalise. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so what's the the turn-up worthy line? Who gets best line? I'm trying to think.
She was 6 weeks pregnant. Bonnie. She's 6 weeks pregnant. I found out that she was 6 weeks pregnant. They missed something in the first autopsy. How do you miss that in the first autopsy? How do you miss a pregnancy?
That is interesting.
It's not 1 week. It's not 2 weeks. It's 6 weeks.
But they said they just gave a standard autopsy, which I still find very interesting. Like, how are they going to mix that? But I guess, yeah, how do you miss a fetus?
That's crazy.
Don't they go in the tummy?
Well,
any medical students on here?
I don't know.
I'm thinking there shouldn't be any medical students. There shouldn't be any medical students watching our reviews. Y'all supposed to be studying, but
yes. I don't think that they do.
There's any medical students? Tell us something.
I'm trying to go back to CSI. I don't think they do unless it seems like they had ingested something or was smothered or something like that. I don't know.
That's crazy. That is crazy though when you think about it. But that whole baby thing, it's like. And Griffin though, he's a jerk. But he's a jerk.
I guess no, because of the way she died, the drowning and the thing. I guess they wouldn't have done that test on her.
I feel that what if there wasn't that they broke the virgin pact? What if Griffin and Lyla did smash? And what if the baby is his? And what if he did kill her? You feel me?
Because now he's all crazy.
Because he's too much of a jerk.
No, but they also said that he's very crazy religious.
Yeah. And didn't want to disappoint probably his parents and mess up his career and his image. That's a possibility.
And now Sam done died.
And Sam done died for no reason. I feel that...
I can't wait to see how Annalise is going to respond to her husband being dead.
I think that Annalise is going to be a suspect, though. We know that.
Yeah, but I think she's going to be
she's going to lose it.
Yeah.
And that is going to be some
great... At the end of the day, you heard what she said. She loved him. She needs him.
And she needs him.
What the heck?
I mean, but you need your husband. You need your wife, your spouse. A correct marriage. I mean, you need your spouse. That's when you know the love is real. However, even though in their relationship they have infidelity going on, the love is still there. You can see. But they both dead wrong for all that adultery. They need to cut that ish out. If Sam wasn't an adulterer, he wouldn't be in that rug.
Exactly.
He wouldn't have been a part of that bonfire.
In that rug.
He wouldn't have been a part of that bonfire. He was too... I mean, because you could be a part of the bonfire, but he was the damn bonfire.
This to Annalise, like, yo, yeah, Rebecca killed your husband, but we burned him. So, what's gonna happen here?
I believe that Rebecca is handling West, though. I believe that she likes him, but there is still some handle going on. Y'all tell us
She's
what
like,
y'all
think. like Poison Ivy and Batman, you know?
Yeah. Y'all tell us what you think. You know what I'm saying? Give us your turn-ups and all of that. I don't believe that there's something we left out, but if we did, y'all speak on it. I'm trying to think.
On the low, though, I'm sorry. Catwoman like Batman, too. Batman's getting all the hoes.
I love Catwoman. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think we spoke on everything. Anyway, I'm Jazz.
I'm Britt.
NYCWAO.
Deuces.